Welcome back, everybody. It's Blastsportz. As you know, I'm your host, Jay, also known as Coach Jay. And like I always say, I bring the best damn talent to my platform. Today, I have a phenomenal young amateur MMA fighter. She is a kick butt fighter, and she took the time out of her day all the way from Liverpool just to do an interview with me. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Saskia Law from Liverpool, England, and I'm an MMA fighter.
I have to ask this question, and I know you get this all the time. Why MMA?
Um, well, when I was younger, my little sister wanted to do it, and my dad just like brought me along with her and like made me do it at first, and then I just stuck to it and ended up liking it.
Okay. Clearly you like this. I seen your fight.
Yeah,
And because you don't play MMA.
no,
You're going in that cage. Someone wants to hurt you as bad as you want to hurt them.
yeah,
That's why I ask, usually they're just curious, because you're phenomenal. You're a phenomenal fighter.
thank you.
You're welcome. And you said you have a jiu-jitsu background.
Yeah, well, I have a background in everything.
Okay, I want to hear this. What's the background?
Well, I started off with MMA and then I done a Muay Thai fight when I was like 10 and then I was doing jiu-jitsu comps around that time as well.
Which one do you
So
like the I always ask this question. Which one do you like the best? Gi or no gi?
no gi.
Why?
Definitely. I don't know. I think I'm more used to not wearing a gi and I think that's the reason I say it.
Okay. Would you do a gi tournament though?
Probably if no gi wasn't an option, I might.
Wow, you really don't like gi. So I kind of want to dive into your fight, your first
Yeah,
amateur fight, which first and foremost, I want to say you did a phenomenal job.
thank you.
I thought you dominated the first two rounds, completely dominated. I thought you did. I had you losing the third round.
Yeah,
I thought she was a little more aggressive than you. But I had you dominating, completely dominating the first two rounds.
yeah,
So when you first fought her, I want to talk about the first round, if you're okay with this.
yeah,
Wow, you hit hard because I saw her head snapping back.
yeah,
Her head snipped back. I thought she said hi to her family. That's how hard you was hitting her.
yeah.
Did you feel her power? And when you felt it,
No,
you said, I see. I knew exactly. Like you could walk through her. You felt like there was no power there.
yeah.
You didn't respect
Like
her power.
I felt that someone was hitting me, but I didn't feel like I was getting hit.
Oh wow, it looked like it. It seems like I don't know. It's like you have you ever watched the Mike Tyson fight?
Yeah,
You know when he punches, he steps in to get
yeah,
closer. I noticed you was doing that a lot. Was that
yeah,
because you didn't feel her power?
yeah. Well, I don't know. Like she was hitting me, but she weren't like throwing combinations. So she'd throw one punch and I'd land more. So I'd just go forward.
Your counter punching was amazing
Yeah,
because you was countering her every time. It
yeah,
it kind of it kind of felt like at a point of the round one, like towards the middle, like she was afraid to punch because she knew you was gonna hit her like two or three
yeah.
times. Did you practice that a lot?
No, I've just always done it. Like once when I was younger, I was about 9 and I was in the gym and my dad said to me, just don't stop hitting them and they'll eventually back up. And I've always just kept that sort of with me and just thought if I don't stop hitting them, they'll eventually quit.
She was quitting. You can see it.
Yeah.
I think if you would have applied a little more pressure, you probably would have knocked her out in the first round. I noticed that you have very good combos, punch
Yeah.
kick combos and knees. You was really on it. And you said you did take Muay Thai at 9 years old, you said? 9, 10 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Was it the Muay Thai training that kicked in at that time?
I, probably. I've just always liked striking and punching and kicking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now we gonna dive into my favorite round. And I was telling you about this, round
yeah.
two.
Round two.
Yes. So her jujitsu skills came out. She did get
Yeah,
to you, but you instinctively, within seconds, turned it on her and mounted her.
yeah.
Walk me through that. What was you thinking and how did it happen?
So I kicked her and she fell into a takedown and got on top. And then she ended up on my back and she was on my back. I was in turtle and I just thought I need to move and I just rolled and landed on top. Like I just made it up on the spot, just rolled and got on top.
Was you like, oh wow, I can't believe I did that in the moment? Or
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about it as much in the moment. It was more when I watched it back and I was like, it was a
that's
good roll.
me. Yeah, you was like, that's me, I did that. she she seemed in round three like like you was kind of a little tired. She was hugging you more. She was pulling you in. And I said I thought you lost the third round, but I thought you completely dominated the first two rounds.
Yeah.
Did you take your foot off the gas in the third round?
I don't know. Not that I remember, but I don't remember like much of the fight.
Did you zone out like in that fight? Like you was in a
Not
different
really.
zone.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I just don't remember what I think while I'm fighting afterwards.
It's just all becomes black.
Yeah.
Watching the film, how long did it take for you to rewatch the film? Because they say every fighter rewatches their fights and they, critique themselves. When did you rewatch the fight?
On the way home in the car.
Wow. Wow, that's impressive. What are some things you felt you could have done better in that fight?
Um, I probably could have finished it if I really wanted to, and I know I did apply a lot of pressure, but I could have applied a bit more. And I feel like at some point I was smothering my shots a bit when I was coming forwards, but that's it really. I can't
That's it.
think of much more.
You took your first amateur fight.
Yeah.
How did this happen? How did you get the fight?
I just put my name down for this show and they matched me.
How did was it better yet, how did you know you was ready? Because everybody thinks they're ready, but sometimes they're not. Clearly, you was ready.
Yeah.
But how did you know that you say, I'm
Yeah.
ready to go?
Yeah, I feel like I was ready like long before that fight, but I just couldn't fight headshots yet because I was so young.
Oh, okay.
And I
Did,
was 16 when I had that fight. And that show like allows you to fight amateur A when you're 16.
mm, and you're waiting till February so you could really start
Yeah, because there's a
moving.
lot more shows and promotions in the UK and in America. Like in the UK, there's like FCC, Cage Warriors, Almighty, and then there's loads of shows in America too.
Is it gonna be hard to get a fight now? Because Law, you ever heard the saying you're high risk, low reward?
Yeah,
Your fight proved that you're high risk but low reward. So do you feel that it might be get difficult to get other ladies to step in the cage with you?
potentially, but eventually there will be someone who steps up to fight.
I like that. You like all comers. You don't care. All comers.
Yeah.
Line them up. Line them up. You take them all out.
Yeah.
How now? I want to ask you a couple of questions about jujitsu. How long have you been doing jujitsu?
Since I started MMA when I was like 8, I think. So since then.
looking at the way she was taking your back and getting aggressive with you, do you feel maybe you should invest more time in jiu-jitsu so that way you can maybe better defend, maybe, put her in a choke, maybe switch it on her, do an escape or something?
Yeah, I feel like in that fight, I wasn't really thinking about the jiu-jitsu, and that's why I got into that position. I was thinking more of striking because I got told that she was a striker, so I wanted to beat her at that.
Aha, your ego came in. You, you wanted to prove a point. Which you did. You did.
Yeah.
Again, I can't compliment you enough. Phenomenal job. You're very, very, very proud of yourself. When you look at like you said, you thought she was a striker. And do you feel like it was your first amateur fight? Butterflies are kicking in, the nerves are kicking in. Do you feel like maybe with more experience, you'll start getting more comfortable and doing jujitsu and striking and maybe switching it and creating distance to strike again?
Yeah, I think in my future fights I will use my jiu-jitsu a bit more because I don't think I used it enough in my last fight.
Do you feel like maybe you could do more tournaments?
Potentially, yeah.
What is your favorite part about doing a tournament?
I'm winning.
Not the adrenaline rush? I like that though. That's a good answer, winning. Circling back to the fight. Fight night comes. This is your first fight in MMA because you said you did Muay Thai.
Yeah, and I done junior MMA fights, but they were all like no head contact, so it went
Mm,
like a proper fight.
okay. The first fight, no headgear, headshots.
Yeah.
Going into the cage, was you scared?
No, because I feel like I just knew I was better.
Mm. No nerves. No, what kind of music did you walk out to? Because I didn't see that part. I only got to see the fight.
I walked Belter by Jerry Cinnamon.
Okay, okay, okay. You have potentially a lot of upside for you. There's a high upside for you. What weight class do you really want to get into?
So at the minute I'm sticking to flyweight, but I think by the time I'm pro, because I'll cut a bit more, I could be a strawweight. But at the minute I'm a flyweight.
Nice, nice, nice. Would you keep doing Muay Thai?
Well, a couple months ago, I done a Muay Thai. Well, it was a points Muay Thai tournament in Vegas.
Okay.
I fought a 29-year-old TKO in the first round.
Oh, back this up a little bit. You went to Vegas.
Yeah.
You're a young lady and you fought someone 12 years your senior and you knocked her out.
Yeah, well, it was a TKO. It went like a complete knockout, but
Okay, okay. I'm
she
trying to
dropped.
be. She dropped. She quit. Essentially, she quit.
Yeah.
Wow. How
I didn't go to fight though. I went to train and then ended up entering the tournament while I was there.
for fun? You was like, hey, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Now, here's a tough question for you. You have power. Clearly, you have power,
Yeah.
but you really don't want to. How do you keep a balance where you don't rely on the power too much and you keep working on technique?
Well, when you're sparring in the gym, you don't use 100% power, so you rely on your technique a bit more, so you can work on your technique and improve that. And then when you're like fighting, you can implement more power.
Do you? Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Like people get the blow, they start relying on one thing.
Yeah.
But that's good that you're saying that. Do you feel like you want to maybe start working on your submissions because you're a blue belt,
Yeah.
and do you feel like maybe okay, I need to start working on some of my submissions. Maybe I need to work on setting up a choke. Do you practice that and train for that just in case the opportunity presents itself?
Yeah, I train jiu-jitsu all the time, in UK and when I'm in Vegas.
What's your favorite choke?
Um, a guillotine.
A guillotine? Okay.
Yeah,
You set it up good. You set it up good. You set them up for the guillotine all the time.
yeah,
I kind of want to talk a little bit about the Muay Thai tournament you just went into.
yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, while I was there, um, someone was just like, I'm doing a Muay Thai tournament. Do you want to do it?" And I was just
And
like, "Why not?"
you was like, I'm here. Might as well.
Yeah,
Was it in? I know you're used to fighting, and I understand you've been fighting at a young age.
yeah.
But when you fight someone a lot older than you, is it a little intimidating?
Not really, because I'm used to sparring and training with people who are a lot older and more experienced. So it's not like when I'm fighting them, it's not as much of a scare because I'm used to training with them.
When did you first get this fear out your system? Because it seems like you're very fearless. Like you'll take on all comers. You don't care. You like line them up. I'm taking them out. But when did you build that confidence to start doing that? Is there a specific moment where you was in the gym and you fought someone and you sparred with somebody, and then as you sparring, you're like, got him. I can do this. When did that light bulb click in your head and go, I can do this. I can take on someone bigger than me, older than me. Don't matter. I got this.
Yeah, well, I can't remember the specific moment, but it must have been when I was about like 9 years old because it's been since then.
All right.
I
Wow.
remember, I can't like actually remember when it was.
But you knew you it's like I said, you're very fearless.
Yeah.
Where do you get this confidence from?
I don't know, I think I've just built it over time, training and fighting.
You're moving up the ranks in training. So I'm pretty sure when you first started training, you was training with the kids,
Yeah,
and then you moved up with the teenagers, and now you're training with the adults.
yeah.
Do you remember how nerve-wracking it was when you was a little girl coming into the gym and the training centers?
I don't remember
Okay, that's
when
that's
I
fair enough.
like when I
That's fair.
was younger.
So listen, I'm gonna wrap this up. I wanted to thank you for your time.
Yeah,
Law, you did a great job. I look forward to seeing you fight again. You did a great job. Keep keep doing what you're doing. I'm very proud of you. You're
thank you.
sky's the limit for you. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.